So have you had the sex talk with your daughters?
Have I? We go.
Which, by the way, your daughters are so beautiful.
Thank you.
So beautiful.
So,
Thank you so much.
I'm sure you have your hands full.
And like the
Yeah,
other one's
absolutely.
18, so she definitely knows about
and
sex.
see,
but
this
I'm
is
just
the
like,
thing.
It's Deja, right? She's 18,
Yes,
right?
Deja's 18, just graduated high school now. And she's attending her first year of college, figuring it out for herself. And yes, not only have we had the conversation, we have yearly trips to the gynecologist to check her height.
Oh,
you,
okay.
I'm done with you right now.
So, you know.
Do you go with her?
She's a prisoner.
Yes, I go with her.
Somebody check on
I
Deja.
go with her.
She is a
And
prisoner.
so let me tell you, right? So this is one time we go.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Juice Box. I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about what I have been noticing as a popular subject right now in pop culture. I know that that's normally not what teachers talk about on their channel, but like I say, my channel is called the Teacher Juice Box, but I'll be talking about a variety of things on my channel. One thing I wanted to talk about is T.I. going crazy. And I'm talking about that because T.I. have an 18-year-old beautiful daughter, and she's off to college and everything. But he's going to the gynecologist with her in order to check and see if she's still a virgin. And this has been broadcast, and he has been given a lot of backlash because of what has happened on the show. We have found out that his son, I believe it's King, was 14 when he lost his virginity, and he was praised for it. But at 18, as a grown woman, you know, per standards, she's going to be humiliated by the fact that her dad is going to the doctor with her to check and see if she's still a virgin, to see if she's still pure. But a lot of people giving him backlash because the biggest thing is the hypocritical aspect of his son being 14. He more than likely lost his virginity to another little 14-year-old girl. And typically when a kid is 14, they're like right out of 8th grade going into 9th grade, or if it was a girl that was 15, a little bit older to be, they were probably in 9th grade going to 10th grade. And I know I wouldn't want my daughter having sex at that age. So what makes his daughter better, but his son can just go around sleeping around with other people and he get praised for it? And I think that's why he's getting a lot of backlash. And he should. And the reason why I say he should is because T.I. have a whole lot of ideas of misogynistic ideas about a male's role versus a woman's role. And he thinks that women should be a certain way and men should do things a certain way. And it comes out in what he say, and he always getting backlash for that. It's almost like the same rules do not apply for the male species in his family and for himself, you know, with all the cheating allegations, alleged cheating allegations that's been going on with him towards his wife and his family. And then when she do it, he's like, he gets crazy. He gets crazy with Tiny and how he view her role and what she should be doing, and try to be really a boss when it comes to what she's doing with her life and her dreams and her legend, and how she wants to pursue her career or not, and what she should be doing at home or not. And like I said, this is alleged. I don't know what goes on in their home and what they, as in Tiny, have allowed to go on. But as far as being in the public on the outside looking in, it just looks like he think that there are certain rules for him, and then there are certain rules for the girls in his family or the women in his family. And that's just not right. And it's misogynistic, and it's not fair. And I don't know who would agree with me or not, but for him to treat his son as if what he did was just this great grandiose idea of, oh, you know, he's lost his virginity, it's like a rites of passage into manhood. But then with his daughter, she's 18, he's going to the gynecologist trying to check on her hymen and her woman parts. That is so weird. Now let her mom, because the young lady, yes, that's T.I. daughter, but it's not Tiny's daughter. So her mom could go check. Like, her mom can check. Her mom can go with her, get a birth control and get things going on. Even though the girl probably have birth control already, the whole point is he needs to mind his business. She's grown. Technically, at this age, she can get married. So he needs to go and sit down somewhere, in my opinion. So I just want to know what you guys' thoughts on how he's treating his daughters. How he treats the women in his family versus the men in his family, or versus the boys versus the girls. And I know that dads can be overprotective, and they just want the best for their children and want them to treat themselves like queen. And he probably do not want her to run into dudes like him. But the whole point is, be okay with the fact that you more than likely probably raised her right. And she probably just do not want to be sleeping around with just any old ratchet little boy. But the way that you're acting and the humiliation that may come from it may send her in the opposite direction of where you want them to go. So we have to be mindful of that as parents, that sometimes our action may have a opposite effect of what we really want to do. And this backlash towards you may come off in some sort of bullying or incriminative thing happening to her at school. So with that being said, we have to be careful of the battles that we fight with our kids, understanding that we have raised them a certain way, and at a certain age, when do it stop of us being overprotective and overbearing? And when does it become an embarrassing thing? Because a lot of people comment, and I've been paying attention, but a lot of people have been commenting that she may be embarrassed by his behavior and ashamed. And I don't know if she's embarrassed or ashamed, because I feel like she grew up with him, and these girls in his family already know he just take things a certain way and do things a certain way. And sometimes it's funny, but I mean, I can personally say that I think I might be embarrassed, but not to the point where I'm ashamed, because there's a lot of girls' fathers that are not a part of their lives and have never been a part of their lives. So to have a daddy that's active and want me to be pure and preserve my virginity is not too embarrassing. But the culture that we live in now, and the actions that he's taking, is more about his actions towards, what is sacred and what is not. And then having that same idea with younger boys that he okay with having sex. You have to be careful with the energy that he's putting out towards those sort of things. So I'm just commenting on the fact that do I think that he's gone overboard with his double standards? And the answer is yes, he really is. But would I be embarrassed by that as a girl? No. I feel like my daddy loves me, and he's not really trying to make a mockery out of my sexual preferences or my sexual life. However, he's trying to be overprotective in a quote-unquote sweet daddy way. And then people viewing it, and especially, like I say, with his character, is almost like that, chill out. So that's how I view it. Let me know your comments below. We're just having a talk about it. We're having a quick little chat. So just get involved in the